welcome to the October 13th meeting of the Board of Selectmen. An announcement, we've got an opening on the Affordable Housing Trust Fund Committee, so I just wanted to let everyone know, and we'll be appointing that sometime in the next 2 to 4 weeks. Please get your name in if that's a committee you feel like serving on. The first item on our agenda is the special permit hearing for the property of Finnerty Francis K, care of Jim Finnerty, who is here in our audience, located at 1 Goodrich Street. I move that we open the hearing to consider the application for a special permit public hearing for Finnerty Francis K, care of Jim Finnerty, for a property located at 1 Goodrich Street, and waive the reading of the notice and incorporate the notice into the minutes of the hearing. So I have a second. Second. Roll call vote. Aye, Patrick.
Hi, Chuck.
Hi, Jamie.
All right. Jim is here, and Jim has some modifications he wants to make, so we're going to continue this for 2 weeks. Is that okay with you, Jim?
Yes.
And is that all I do?
I'll make a motion to continue.
A motion to roll
Right.
call.
Motion to continue. You made a motion to continue. I'll second that. Roll call vote. Aye, Patrick.
Hi, Chuck.
Hi, Jamie.
All right. And close the hearing, or? No, we don't close it. It's continued. That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Continue.
All right. Excellent. Thank you, sir. All right. We'll talk. All right. That was easy. The next one is Jim.
Yeah.
Want to leave the
Papers?
updated plans? If you just leave it with me, I'll make sure everybody gets a copy. Okay.
Next.
While they're
No,
doing
we
the
can't
plans,
talk about them.
I just want to remind everyone that we do have a special select board meeting Monday at 5:30, which is an hour earlier than the normal time, to talk about the Main Street renovation. And I'm hoping that everyone who has thoughts on that will show up and hear Van's presentation from the engineering company. Thank you. All right, next thing on the agenda is a hearing for review and approval of Greenland Market LLC, DBA Elm Street Market, application for change of manager. Do we have the application, Michael?
Yes, you have it right there. As with this, you're just approving the form to go to the ABCC where they'll do the check, then they will send it back to us if it's approved, and then it will go forward.
And so the name of the person that we're changing to is?
Right.
Yeah.
The licenser's name, it should be on the next one, manager's information.
The name of the proposed manager is William Hostetter. And does anybody in the public or anybody on the board have any comments on this change of manager?
Nope.
Nope. All right. So I make a motion. We approve the change of manager.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. We'll have to sign that one. Thank you. All right. On to the next thing. We are going to continue taking action on the minutes because I still need to read them. If that's okay with you guys?
They're really old. Okay.
I know. I just didn't get a chance today. I've been crazy busy. All right. So the next thing on the agenda is the adoption of Chapter 90, Section 7C, which is the establishment of 25-mile-per-hour speed limit in a thickly settled or business district. Michael, do you have thoughts on that?
So this was discussed about a year ago. This gives the board the ability to lower speed limits in thickly settled business districts down to 25 miles an hour. From 30 miles an hour down to 25 miles an hour. So I know, Chuck, you had asked about Church Street and other areas because they already have a speed study and their speed limits are above 30 miles an hour, you can't lower it. This would allow the establishment in areas where they already have 30, allow the board to lower it to 25. A lot of communities have done it. If you adopt it, it's just another tool in the selectmen's. You don't have to do a study. You don't have to do anything else. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Do we have any questions or comments?
How many streets does it affect?
Right now, it primarily affects our downtown area.
Okay, but it's only 5 miles an hour-ish.
Yeah, it allows us to establish a speed limit of 25 miles an hour.
We'll sign up here.
What about the one up there?
Right. And
Can
it's
you
one of the
fix
things
that?
that we do need to
Fix?
adjust because
Thank you.
there's no way the select board can create a 20 mile an hour zone. So it should be posted at 25.
All right.
And so, does anybody from the public want to speak on the 25 mile?
Oh, I have a question.
Oh, sure.
Just one second. Is this been approved by DOT? Is it
It
like,
doesn't. It's just local approval.
oh, so it's just our local
Yep, I
municipal?
gave you the section of law. It's just by local approval. Does not require
DOT or anything?
DOT.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Patrick.
No, any other questions from you guys?
Nope.
And does the public have any comments on the adoption of chapter 90, section 7C? Hearing none. So do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion, we accept it.
I'll second it.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Excellent. We're getting right through it. All right. The next thing on the agenda is a regional shared mental health co-responder program for the communities of Lee, Lenox, and Stockbridge. It's my understanding, Michael, and correct me if I'm wrong, that we are planning on hiring a LICSW, which is a professional, mental health professional. The total fully burden cost is $128,493. And of that, we're splitting it with Lee, Lenox, and Stockbridge going via Tri-Town. And the estimated amount to the town is $42,831. This person is going to be applying for a grant. There's grant money available to try to fund this in the future. But for the first year, we need to fund it along with Lee and Lenox. And Jim Willis is proposing that each town absorb an annual cost per town of $42,831. At least, is it the first year or 2 years, Michael?
First year.
First year, all right. And the proposed source of funds is our ARPA money, is that correct?
I would recommend that we take this from ARPA money. This is something that is really being pushed through the Police Reform Act of having wellness coordinators. So the police chiefs have met on this. I went over to a meeting where the administrators and the police chiefs, that was about 8 months ago, but most of this work has been done through the 3 police chiefs and Jim Willis. Chief submitted this document to you guys along with the cost thing. We think that it's a good program for the town to get into. We think that this position can fund itself through grant funding going forward. And it does allow that responder program where you're dealing with mental health issues. It happens all over. Doesn't matter the size of the community or whatever. In this case, you see a lot of larger communities are bringing this type of position on by itself. This is us working with the other ones. And then we're going to try to parlay this into a grant position.
Who will be doing the hiring?
The 3 police chiefs.
Okay.
Will be doing a hiring. It will be through Lee, through Tri-Town, sorry. It'll be through Tri-Town.
Right.
Split.
And so the chiefs hire or hire?
Chiefs will be doing the hiring between the 3.
Okay.
They'll do the interviewing, they'll do the process and the rest.
Is there a place, a limitation on this person has to live? It can't be too far away if you got an issue.
No, but they'd be just like any other police officer hired in any of the 3 towns.
Yeah, but I mean, it's got to be within.
If I remember from the conversations I had before, this would be primarily run out of Lee and then.
I don't care, I mean, what town? I mean, it's going to be in Pittsfield, person can't be in North Adams living.
Right. No.
That's what I'm saying. One of the towns doesn't matter.
Similar to response as a normal police officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it one person?
It is one.
I use Michael as my mental health counselor, and so, and he lives in North Adams, so maybe that would work.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so does anybody have?
The other town vote on it yet?
Wait,
This is going to all 3
But
towns.
any other town, have they?
I don't know yet.
and is this,
This would have to be approved by, it would be contingent on all 3 towns.
That's just,
and is this like a crisis kind of thing?
Yeah.
For
Yes.
mental health situation?
Yeah, when
Okay.
police need mental health services
Oh, okay.
during a stop,
Okay,
during
okay.
a
Okay,
Situation.
wellness
Yeah.
situation, this would provide a co-responder
Okay.
program. It's just beefing up all 3 towns. We think it's the best approach.
Okay.
Like I said, I've been in touch originally with the other administrators back quite a while ago, and now the chiefs have taken it to fruition.
this is good too, because
No, I
even
think
with
it's a good
medical,
idea.
police, with the medical, you have issues where this
Yeah.
person can probably do.
because the police can't know everything, you know what I mean? That's too much to know.
Right.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we adopt it.
I'll second.
All's in favor?
Aye.
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 Do we have to vote on the ARPA money thing?
Yeah.
The source of funds of ARPA.
Source of funds is, are.
Want to revote?
If you feel like, if you want to, yes. they can.
Legally, we'll just do.
Yeah.
We don't have any other way to fund
I'll
it.
make a motion that we use our part of our ARPA monies that are available for funding of this program of
So-
our Stockbridge part.
Second.
All's in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. We are going to have a record tonight. Let's see. Sign the warrant for the state election. Do we have to vote on that?
No, you just have to announce that you're signing.
We're signing the warrant for the state election. So that's that. And that's that one. Finally is the discussion of trick or treat. I asked the question earlier today and I still don't understand why government regulates the hours of trick or treat, but I guess it does. So I will simply suggest that we set them, what was your thought, 5 to 7?
You're traditionally done 5 to 7 on Halloween night.
Right. So 5 to 7,
On October 31st.
right? We will not be ticketing your children if they go out at 7:15, I can assure you. But let's set the hours from 5 to 7. Do we want to make a motion on that or?
I'll make a motion, we do a trick or treat night.
Does anybody from the public have a comment on this before we vote? And I do want, I see Wendy. Wendy's, the Stockbridge's library is involved in the great big parade that's actually Friday, the 28th, not on Halloween night. So, but we'll get to that in a second. So do we have a motion on trick or treat?
Yeah,
We
Yes.
had a first and a second.
All right. All those in favor? Aye.
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 All right. Any announcements or any public comments? I see people out there. Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Patrick. Thank you. I just wanted to take a moment to reiterate what you said, that the event that I'm here representing, not just the library this evening, but the Chamber of Commerce as well. And we're collaborating on the annual Pumpkin Walk, which for 2 years hasn't happened, but it should be a big event in town. But it is not on Halloween night. It will take place the Friday evening before Halloween, and that will be 6 to 7:30.
Right. Excellent.
Where does it start?
It starts at the Red Lion, and there will be a parade of trick-or-treaters to the front lawn of the library, where the trick-or-treaters and their parents will be served cider and donuts, and those are being donated by Stockbridge Coffee and Tea. And then we'll have a craft and a story time and some Halloween and other spooky books, as well as a decorated walkway through the garden with,
Excellent.
On
So it ends at the library.
correct, yes.
Okay, because it used to end, it used to end here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said the town hall, right?
Yes, it used to be at Town Hall.
Yeah, okay, just so,
The chamber decided this year we'll stop at the library because we are offering some other events that way. So that's why it's the joint library and chamber.
no problem. I was just making sure you had the right information.
I hope so.
All right.
Oh, perfect.
So we got a parade, a Halloween parade. And what time does that start, Wendy?
6.
Yep, 6 to 7:30. The parade starts at 6, then on to the library.
Excellent. All right. Any other comments? Well, hearing none, do we have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All's in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everyone.